So guys, I recorded a video and I don't really like it, so I'm trying to do a second take. Not good with cameras as well, and it was the previous video was not in focus, and I don't know if this one's going to be in focus. I feel like it isn't. My channel, for those of you who have come back to see what I've been up to, thanks for coming back. And for the newbies, hi, welcome to my channel. As I mentioned in my previous video, Illicit Lashes, my company, was invited to sell at a networking event called London Fashion Night Out, and it was hosted by David and Martin and Tina Labondi, and it was very small and very intimate in a very posh hotel. I'm like, girl, I gotta, like, keep it cute or whatever. Yeah, it was very interesting to see what we were like and what it was like to be a part of it, and who we would meet and how we would go about things. So we met different stylists, we met bloggers, vloggers, designers, jewelers, and just general people who wanted to be a part of the whole experience, I guess, and who wanted to see, who wanted to buy, who wanted to, get a chance to see everything. So if you stay tuned, you will see what our experience was like. I'm just on my way to London on the X90, and yeah, I'm on my way to the event that I spoke about in my previous video. I'm running late. It's about like 20 to 5 and it starts at 5, which is so bad of me. It's rude to be late, basically. I needed to be early and I'm late, but I do have to say I'm coming from Oxford. I had work from 9 till 1 and I had to get ready. I had other things that I did have to sort out that was personal. So my partner's already, she should be already there. I hope she is, because if she's not, then looks bad. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get quite a lot of content today. It's our first one, so we'll see how that really goes, because I think it's going to be an eye-opener to what we will be entering, like, because we haven't really done networking events but yeah, I think it will be together as a business, me and my partner. It'll be really insightful on what takes place there, how people talk to each other and collab and see what they discuss and how it all starts off. Fortunate that I can't be there early, because I did want to get some content and did want to get you to see how everything's set up, but again, I'm late. One thing I will mention is I do have a camera that I've hired out from my uni, which is quite exciting because I've never used a camera like this before, but also it lets me talk about how you can find different places that maybe you didn't know that your uni can let you hire out a camera. My uni has like a bunch of different equipment. I was able to hire out this camera. It's a Canon 100D. Don't know if you can see that. 100D. I'm not even techie, so I don't even know what I'm doing the most. But yeah, so I was able to hire this out, which is very helpful. If you want to start a channel and you might need a good camera instead of using your iPhone like me, try your uni. If you go uni, try somewhere else that might do like cheap hires for cameras and stuff. I don't even know, but it would be quite good if you can find someone that could lend you a camera for maybe a network event like this. Good luck to me and my partner. Let's see how it goes.
It's silver, very solid. It's a bracelet that just goes like that. It's very, very solid, very heavy silver thing.
Can I feel? Can I feel
Want
it?
to try?
Yeah, I don't want to. Okay.
I love feeling the weight of it.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
You feel it's so chunky silver thing that's... No, I also like it.
It's pretty. Thanks.
Looking for the owner. The little silver earrings, they are 30 pounds. Gold-plated, bigger ones, they're 50. And the necklaces go for 90. Gold-plated 90 and 80 silver.
Oh.
I travel backlight. And then we have silver necklaces of different designs and little silver earrings. They all go for 30 pounds today. And the gold-plated little...
So these ones are 30?
30, yes.
Okay. Kind of school or anything to kind of know, or is it based on like your intuition and your instinct? Yeah.
When he went to fashion, you study fashion, we both study fashion. I connected with it more on I want everyone to be comfortable in their image kind of way. Like, everyone's different. Like, everyone around here, no one's the same style, no one's the same.
Yeah.
So I connected that to like, I want everyone to go individual style, which is your own style. It's not you wanted to wear what she's wearing because it was good on her. You wanted to get it on you.
Yeah.
Better on you, but it might not be at the same time. That's what I always tell my clients. Like, never. Fashion is fun, most of all, and that's what we have fun with.
Okay.
I'm sure you can see that. You know what I mean? We don't have no water. All our ideas come from the top of our literally. We don't.
It's just your own creativity.
Yeah, like, I knew that already. He loves you guys.
It's actually not, like finding the time with
Yeah, so we're going to teach you now.
It's not
4 hours.
It's not, but like a 12-minute video, yeah.
12 minutes. My one was like, to be fair, I filmed it and I was editing it in days, but I'll take like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes every day, here and there, to edit it.
Once you start doing analysing makeup, when you want the music to match up with what you're doing and you want to get the edit.
So wait, do you play music whilst you're doing your makeup and then cover it with other music? Oh, okay.
I do my makeup in silence, so I play whatever or I'm watching something.
I can do my makeup in silence when I'm in a rush and I'm like, get that music off.
Yeah. When I'm in a rush, nothing. But when I don't, yeah, or just I watch the TV show most likely.
so keep in touch with the winner. And also, all the brands here have donated something for you guys. So you have a piece of jewelry from David and Martin. I won't show you which one, but it's fabulous. You have another piece of jewelry. And what is it again? Stylish Effect Lashes. Woo! And a t-shirt from myself from my new collection, which is not yet on sale. So you guys are
exclusive.
So,
ready? We're almost ready,
okay,
guys.
unfortunately tonight we're gonna have just one winner, but
You're all winners.
you came here tonight, and we thank you so much. That was our first event. But we'll be doing more fashion nights out in London in the coming month.
Can I have a drum roll, please?
Wait, I need to get my ticket. I need to get my ticket. Go to my bag. Get my bag. Get my bag. Get my bag. Get my bag.
Love you all.
And just to let you know, this bag is worth, wait, that I don't lie, £200.
Woo!
1, 2, oh my god, I feel so much pressure.
Get your tickets out, everybody.
I'm actually scared.
Yes. The winner is Kelly. 75.
Is she here?
Oh, she's not here?
And the winner is
Danica.
Danica.
She said, "Ooh, that's me." Finished our first, what do you want to call it? Exhibition, showcase.
Yeah, right.
What was it called? It was a
Networking
London
event.
Yeah, okay, networking event, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. And how do you think it went?
It was really good. It was our first time, so we weren't sure how to
Oh, so shaky.
go about it, but in the end we did the most and the results showed.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That was annoying.
I think it was very insightful in terms of networking, because I've never been to a proper networking event, and it was like we had to put our like skills of networking to the test. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to try and do more like this, and hopefully I can get some content on it.
And hopefully you guys can come down and check us out and purchase
Yeah,
some
that would
lashes.
be, you know, good if you could.
I don't know.
I think it's definitely important to have business cards, because even if someone, like for example today was a networking event where you could purchase, but if people didn't want to purchase but they still were intrigued or they wanted to know more about your business, having a business card was definitely something that they could go back to and look at once. Why are you laughing? It's because it's hurting my hand and she's so nice. Anyways, yeah, it was definitely something you could go back to and check us out if you needed to. So a business card is definitely something you need to have when you go to your networking event. So we were lucky to have that. So it's definitely important, I think, to go to these things. It was very small and it was very intimate. That was another thing.
My lash is coming off.
Say what now? I don't even know
It
what
just came off.
Oh my days. Can we get that? It just came off.
My lash just came off. It's because I've been off all night.
Semi-wax. But it's all good. Anyways, I think we're just gonna call it quits right now. We definitely had a laugh, that's one thing. Like, it was very, very funny. There was like so many different people people from different backgrounds that were there as well, which was a really, again, it was just interesting to know and see and speak to so many different people that are part of one industry in a way. Any last words?
Add more glue.
Add more glue to your lashes, honey. Okay then. So as you've seen, we were able to speak to almost everyone because it was so small. It was so intimate. We were able to like spread and network, which a lot of people were able to do. They were able to just go from different post to post, different stalls I should say, to speak to everyone. People were getting their nails done and people were just speaking about like products and etc. And what I was able to do is gain some tips from people and also learn some of my own tips as a business. So I'm going to give you guys some tips. I think I have like 5 different tips to give. Tip number 1 would be prepared. Basically, I was late, as you've seen, but I think it's important that you're prepared in every single way, whether that's your schedule, whether that's what you want to, like how you want to project your product, or what you want to say to people, if you want to do collaborations, business cards, everything. Like, be prepared, know prior to the point so that it's not disorganized on your part, whether you're hosting or whether you're part, like you're a business at an event. If you're prepared completely, you want everything to be smooth running, and I think an important part of that is to be on time. I had unforeseen circumstances that made me late, but it is no excuse. I shouldn't have been late. So if it's possible, not if it's possible, you shouldn't be late. That's one. And yeah, just know what you want to say to people. Be prepared to listen to people. So take a mental note of what people say, how people go about things. As a business, you might be able to use some techniques to your advantage, because this was our first experience. So we were like basically thrown in the deep end because we didn't know what to expect at all. I have been to one networking event, and that was a meet and greet with Iloho featuring High Spirit Bags, and that was a personal networking experience where they even pushed me to start a YouTube channel, and I met some lovely people. But yeah, back to the networking event. Just make sure that you're prepared in terms of what you want to say to people. Make sure you listen to people. Just carry on communicating, because that's what it's all about. Just getting to know and getting to like understand everything, the whole experience. 2 would be to have business cards. As a business, it's definitely important that people can communicate and know where and how they can communicate with you. We had our own business cards, which was so important because, as you know, people don't always necessarily buy things on the day, and they need to know how they want to communicate with you. So it's important that if they have a business card, they can be like, oh yeah, I got the business card, let me just check, let me see what I can do, get in contact with somebody to get the product if you're selling. Or if you have a business card and you want to do a collaboration. So we didn't know, other than David and Martin and Tina, we didn't know the last other store that was there. So if it's, let's say, a bigger event where it's less intimate, if you have a business card, you're able to do collaborations with other people just to get their contact number quickly without having to take, oh, what's your number again? 079. It's all long. When you have a business card, just pop it in. People can have a look at it later, and they know for sure that they've taken the right details down, and also you've got the right details of another person. So a business tip would be have business cards at your event or at an event that you're going to, just in case you need to just pop that through, like plug yourself through the card. Tip number 3, this is just a general tip for everyone going to a networking event. Make sure you just relax and enjoy yourself. The whole point of it is to network and just have a laugh and to have fun. There's normally drinks there. There was drinks at the fashion night out. There was food as well. So it's just it was just small and it was just comfortable, and it's as a business, as a blogger, as anything, you could just go there and like literally we had such a laugh. As you saw, actually, like Rihanna's eyelashes popped off because we were laughing so much, like the glue strength was weakened by the tears, like weakened. So it's just important, like, for you to make sure that you enjoy yourself, because that's the main point. Just relax, just go there, chill. I obviously got there late, so I was like, eek, I need to just be on my game, on a quick vibe, like, yo, what am I doing? Like, I was a bit all over the place because I was late, but not as a vlogger now. I would make sure that I just take a deep breath, I just relax, I just meet new people, speak to new people, see what people's experiences are, and just take it in and absorb it all, because that's all we can do. We can just learn and share from people. I learned a vlogger tip at the event was be consistent. You've done your filming, whether that's at home or whether that's at an event, or whether that's, I don't know, you just have something that you're doing and you wanted to vlog. You make sure that you have time to edit and upload, so you've got the time, you know when you want to record, and you know you have to set time aside to make sure that you edit it, so that once it's edited, it's uploaded for you and done. If you keep doing that and keep consistent, keep planning ahead, it's easy for you to be consistent. So I would suggest taking time out. Another vlogger tip would be use what you have. I'm not good with cameras, which is why I'm recording a second video. And yeah, I've been able to hire out a camera, as I mentioned earlier, but other than that, I will be using my phone. Like, that's all I have. I'm no longer a student from a certain point, which means that I cannot hire out this camera. When I can't do that, I would be using my phone, and also using this little holder thing. That's literally my tools for vlogging for now. Hopefully I'll be able to like holler some people to help me out, borrow whatever. I don't even know, it depends how it all goes really, but just work with what you have. Not everything is now. I personally can't afford to buy a camera, I have other things going on. I think that's all for tips right now. I was invited to Oxford Africa Conference gala dinner. I was invited to model for a designer. I can't pronounce her name. I'm gonna spell it, but I can't pronounce it because she's from Swazi, and I know that I think there's an accent on it, and I don't want to say it wrong, but she was so sweet. She was so sweet and just so nice and so humble, and and all of her designs were so nice. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record the actual fashion show, but I was able to record the behind the scenes. So what I'll do is, in my next video, I will put that all together and show you what my experience was like. There is another London's Fashion Night Out, so if you head over to Tina Labondi's Instagram, she will have either a link or an email that you could sign up to updates, and you will know when the tickets are being released. Yeah, you should be able to RSVP and get information on how to get there. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been very informative for you. Hope to bring more content for you. And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe. Down there, down here, whatever, just subscribe. Also add me on Snapchat, Independent Gus. Follow me on Twitter, Independent Gus. And follow me on Instagram, Independent Gus. I don't know if this got everything. I really hope it did, because it just said that I stopped recording. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content.